This is your assignment introduction video. This video will walk you through how to submit an assignment in Blackboard. As mentioned in your syllabus, you need to submit your assignments as a single PDF file and then upload these into Blackboard. Okay. Multiple files are very difficult to download and usually will be docked points. Other file types are often hard to open, so they won't be accepted. If you do not have Adobe Acrobat, the first thing you're going to want to do is go into your UAF OIT website. So go to the UAF homepage at www.uaf.edu. If you go down to Current Students and scroll down and go to Computing Support, you'll be taken to the OIT page, which is kind of in the middle there, an Office of Information Technology. Okay. If you go to their home page, there's under their menu to the left, under their quick links, there's a place to download software. Okay. So you'll click on there and go to Get Software. At this point, you're going to need to enter your UA username and password. Okay, if you are not on campus, you will need to either be on campus to download this or go through a VPN. Okay, if you don't know what that is, I would say go to campus and download the software there. Okay, once you log in, you'll be able to, I'm not going to log in, but once you log in, you'll be able to go to Get Software, and under there you'll see Adobe Acrobat Pro. Usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes to download the software and get it up and running. Okay. Once you have Adobe Acrobat on your computer, so you'll see I have a shortcut there. In order to upload your assignments into a single file, take the lessons that you want, and first you're going to need to have them digitized. Okay, so you can either type them up in Word, which can be a little daunting for someone who's not used to Equation Editor. So what I recommend is just writing out your solutions on paper, and then either scanning them in using a scanner attached to your computer. For some people, they have the printers with scanning capabilities, and you can scan those to a hard disk, or you can use your digital camera or smartphone and take pictures of your pages and then upload them that way. Okay. Once you have your assignment digitized, then you need to have it as a single file. Okay. One way to do this is to select the different file types. Okay. And then right-click and select Combine Supported Files in Acrobat. Okay. Another way to do this is to actually open Adobe Acrobat, select Combine Files into a PDF, and then what you'll see is a small window here where you can add your files. Okay. One important thing to remember is you want to select the option for single PDF. You do not want a PDF portfolio. Okay. You can either add files by going to the little drop-down menu and selecting where they are on your computer, or you can simply drag and drop the files into the window. Okay. Now, once you have them in, they'll usually line up how you put them in. So if you want to change the order of them, you can just select the file and move them up or down. Okay. Once you have them in the order you want, you're going to select Combine Files, and it'll take just a few seconds to convert these to PDFs. Okay, once you have them completely combined, it'll open up a viewing page so you can view your files. Okay. So in this case, I chose some notes for one of my courses to kind of give you an idea of how to combine them. So each one, I combined it into different pages. You can use your page thumbnails to see how many pages you have in there. And again, if they're not in the right order, you can go through and move them around so that they get put in the order that you want. Okay. Once you have them in the order you want and everything looks fine, you're going to save your file. File name should be saved as your last name and the lesson number. Okay, so I'm going to save this as Laughlin 3. So this will be my file for lesson number 3. Okay. Now, once it's saved, now I'm going to go into Blackboard and upload my file. Okay, so we'll go to the Blackboard page at classes.uaf.edu. Okay. I'll enter my username and password and select the course. So in this case, I'm using one of my sample courses for Math 262. You use whichever course you're in. So if this is 060 or Math 200 or Math 262, select the appropriate course. Okay. Once you're in the course, you're going to select the Assignments button and go to the lesson number that you want to submit. Okay. Now again, your lesson assignment is there. It'll tell you which problems to do, which ones to write up. Once you've uploaded them, I'm going to go back into the assignment. And now my screen looks a little different. I'm going to have some boxes where I can input some information. I can also upload my file. And then I can also view it as a draft. So in the submission part here, this is one place. So for those who have the responses that go with your lessons, this is where you can put in your response. So here is my response to the questions. Okay, you can type in your answers there. Okay, if you've typed it up in Word, you can also upload the file. To attach the file that you had for your lesson, I'm going to go browse my computer. I'm going to select Laughlin 3. Okay, you'll see it attaches there as a PDF. Okay, down at the button, I can save this as a draft, and I recommend always saving as a draft first. Okay. So now when I go back into lesson 3, I can view what I have in there as my PDF. Okay. I recommend doing this because, like I said, you get one submission per assignment. So you want to make sure it's correct and it has all of the pages that you want in there before you submit. Okay. If it looks right, I'm going to go ahead and go back, and now I'm going to submit it. Okay. Once you've submitted, you should get down under Review Submission History. It'll give you the day and time that you've submitted. It'll show what you've put in your submission field. So if you had responses, it'll show exactly what you typed, and it'll show any attached files. Okay. Now, as a student, I can also go in here under my grades. I'm going to go down to lesson 3, and you'll see day and time that it was submitted. It'll have an exclamation mark there showing that it needs to be graded by the instructor. Okay, and then under details, it'll just give you other information about, whether it's under, if there's a set deadline. So this was under the withdraw period. This means it needed to be completed before the withdraw date. What category it goes in. This is obviously under the assignment section, which all of yours will be. And if there's a description, it'll be also listed in there. Okay. Once it's graded, this exclamation mark will be gone, and there'll be a grade in there. And when you go into that grade, if you click on that, you'll be able to see your graded assignment and any comments that I've made on the assignment. Okay, I recommend going in there to view which problems you missed and why you missed them, and this is going to be a good tool to use for reviewing your assignments and reviewing for the exams. Okay. Hopefully that gave you a good overview of how to go about submitting assignments. If you have any other questions on that, please don't hesitate to email me and ask the question. Thanks.